This movie is an absolute blast. Right from the start, we're hit with a 10-minute mind-blowing fight scene. We see a girl acting like a maniac take down 50 to 60 people in the very beginning over some unknown issue. We don't see her face yet, but it looks like she has a camera strapped to her forehead, recording everything. We finally get a glimpse of her when she enters another room and starts brutally attacking another 50 to 60 people who seem to be gang members. There's even a gang leader there. As she advances to kill them, they put up a fierce fight, giving her a good beating. We finally see the girl's face in a mirror, and her name is Suki. Why she's killing all these people will be revealed later. For now, after she carves them up like carrots and radishes and exits the building, the police apprehend her. The scene then shifts to a secret room where members of another gang are discussing how Suki single-handedly wiped out an entire rival gang. They're also talking about another person who escaped with a hard drive from those gangsters, possibly Suki's accomplice. However, they're not sure since these two incidents occurred at different times. A female member of this new gang suggests they could use Suki for their own purposes. The scene transitions again, and we see Suki inside a room where she's been rescued and kept unconscious for days. She even undergoes plastic surgery to alter her appearance. The story then fluctuates into Suki's past, specifically her training to hold her breath underwater. One day, when she stays underwater for too long, a person dives in to retrieve her and starts performing CPR to save her. This person is her partner, and seeing him do this, Suki smiles because she's already conscious. Someone observes that she held her breath for 6 minutes. When the story returns to the present, she's about to be sedated again for another operation, but this time she holds her breath. When they come to take her, Suki attacks them all to escape. This gives us a glimpse of the facility where many girls are kept in different rooms and given various types of training. They don't seem surprised to see Suki here. Perhaps they were also brought in the same way and have now become full-fledged members of this gang. As Suki explores more rooms, a lady tells her she can help her escape and asks her to follow. She leads Suki to the roof of a building and tells her to jump, claiming it's the only way out. To convince her, the lady jumps first, demonstrating that it's completely safe. As Suki follows, the lady shoots her in the right shoulder to ensure she doesn't die completely. Everyone else watches this unfold from a security room. We learn that this lady is their chief, essentially the head of this gang. When Suki regains consciousness, she finds herself surrounded by those who brought her back to the room. The chief shows her a newspaper article about an assassin, telling Suki that the world believes she's dead. The chief then explains that she's giving Suki that assassin's identity to prove everyone wrong so Suki can complete a mission for them. Suki replies that she doesn't want to live and would rather be killed. This is when the chief Kwon-suk tells her she can't die, at least not until she finishes their work. Kwon-suk gives her a reason to live. Suki is pregnant and must live for her child's sake. Suki asks what she needs to do. The chief says she just needs to live like an ordinary girl. If she completes their missions for 10 years, the identity they're giving her will provide a lifetime pension and a simple life which she can share with her child. Suki doesn't ask any more questions. She's then trained with the other girls to become a sleeper-style assassin. This means she'll only assume her assassin identity when given a mission. Otherwise, she'll remain a simple lady in society with a new identity, Yunsu. Here, she's taught every kind of skill to ensure she doesn't fail any real-world missions. She excels particularly in acting. As time passes, Yunsu gives birth to a baby girl named Hai. Meanwhile, within the organization, we're introduced to a person named Hyun, who develops feelings for Yunsu and later plays a very important role in the movie. The story now primarily focuses on Yunsu, who is being bullied by another member of the organization, questioning if she still has the strength to fight after having a child. Yunsu initially tries to ignore her, but when the other member attacks, Yunsu thoroughly beats her. Just imagine what she'd do to someone who single-handedly took down 200 to 300 gangsters. Seeing this, everyone else tells the chief that Yunsu is too dangerous and will become a problem if she turns against them, asking if the chief can handle her. The story fast-forwards several years. Yunsu's body tattoos are being removed to erase all traces of her past life. This triggers another flashback to her past where the tattoo was being made by a person named Zhang Sang. He asks her why, after all this time, she still hasn't told him the name of the person who killed her father. Yunsu replies that she wants to kill him herself, and that's why she's still alive. The story moves forward, and we see Yunsu chasing the man who killed her father, but the man traps and tortures her. Before killing her, he reveals that he didn't kill her father. He was with her father's brother. Yunsu asks, "Then who killed my father?" Before he can answer, Yungsang arrives and brutally kills everyone to save Yunsu. In the present, Yunsu has become a top-class assassin, having completed training in using every type of weapon. She's given her first mission with the promise that if she succeeds, she can leave the organization and live an ordinary life. She's sent to kill a person who turns out to be a samurai, leading to an excellent fight scene between them. As Yunsu kills the man, she sees his daughter, which again shifts the story to her past. Her own father was killed in the same way, and young Yunsu watched everything while hiding under the bed. In the present, we see an intense chase scene where members of the Dead Man's gang pursue Yunsu on a bike to kill her. To escape, Yunsu jumps into a river. Here she feels a sense of regret, realizing she's given another innocent child the same reason to become a criminal that drove her to become one in pursuit of her father's killer. The story then shifts back to her past, where her father's killer, actually her father's partner, finds her hiding under the bed. Instead of killing her, he sells her to someone. That person stands naked in front of her to abuse her. Jung arrives to save her, killing the man. From that day on, Yunsu stays with him. In the present, as Yunsu emerges from the river, Kwan-suk comes to pick her up. The next day, Yunsu is released from the organization for successfully completing her mission. Before she leaves, a lady named Emju, Yunsu's only friend in the organization, comes to meet her. Emju tells her to settle down outside so they can live together when she also gets out. The chief then blindfolds Yunsu and drops her at a new location. She's given a file about the lady whose identity she's been given so she can memorize everything. To keep an eye on her, the chief appoints Hyun, who moves into the same building as her neighbor. Here's an important point to understand. Hyun loves Yunsu and knows everything about her, but Yunsu is meeting him for the first time. So when Hyun tries to be overly friendly, Yunsu calls the chief to check his background. Considering that the chief herself appointed Hyun to monitor Yunsu, she gives Yunsu fake information, leading Yunsu to treat him only as a neighbor. Hyun, having loved her for years, has the most affection for Yunsu, which Yunsu slowly begins to reciprocate over time. However, neither of them reveals their true feelings because their real identities are different. They're both afraid that if their true identities are revealed, they won't be able to trust each other. Hyun especially is too scared to tell her he loves her for this reason. But over time, their affection grows, and they start living together like lovers, giving us a sweet romance for a while. During a date, Yunsu's past memories resurface. She recalls dating Jung in the same way, then their marriage, and finally when Jung goes to kill her father's murderer, the killer kills him too, just like her father. To avenge him, Yunsu wipes out an entire gang which we saw at the beginning of the movie. But there's something being hidden from her. This is the same person who fled with the hard drive from those gangsters. The true story of Jung's death will be revealed later. In the present, Yunsu reveals a little about her past to Hyun, like her husband's death, and that she's a widow, giving them both a chance to move their relationship forward. Then Yunsu's friend Emju calls her asking her to meet. There, Emju tells her about her mission. She needs to steal information from a gang leader's phone. Since this is Emju's first mission, Yunsu goes with her to help. Yunsu manages to steal the phone and copies the data in the restroom. But as soon as she steps out, she's caught, leading to a dangerous fight scene that results in Minju's death. When Yunsu gets out with the data, it's completely corrupted. The chief tells her to go back and retrieve the phone again. This part becomes insensitive because Yunsu loses her friend and is forcefully sent back on a life-threatening mission. When she returns home, she's utterly broken by the loss of her friend, and Hyun comforts her. The scene shifts to Kwan-suk's gang, where all the information from the corrupted data is extracted and revealed to everyone, identifying a middle-level boss named Chunmu. This person is Jung's partner, and he was the one who fled with the hard drive after Yunsu wiped out the entire gang. Some members of this gang suggest that Yunsu was previously a member of their gang and wonder if she's a double agent. To test this, they propose giving Yunsu a contract to kill Chunmu. Meanwhile, The trust between Yoon-soo and Hyun has grown so strong that they decide to get married. Hyun proposes to Yoon-soo because he knows everything about her. Yoon-soo is still afraid that if Hyun discovers her true identity, he'll never forgive her. Hyun assures her that no matter how bitter the truth, he will never leave her. Yoon-soo goes to tell the chief about their marriage, and the chief doesn't object much. The scene then shifts to their wedding day. Kim Oh-yoon, the lady whom Yoon-soo severely beat up in the organization, comes to meet Hyun. Yoon-soo becomes slightly scared that Kim Oh-yeon might reveal everything about her to Hyun. The reason is clear. Kim Oh-yeon dislikes her and immediately taunts her, saying Emju died because of her. Yoon-soo asks what she's doing there. Kim Oh-yeon gets straight to the point, saying the chief sent her to give Yoon-soo her mission. The chief calls her and tells her to eliminate another target from the building's bathroom, where she's left a sniper rifle for Yoon-soo as per her plan. As Yoon-soo aims to kill the target, it turns out to be her husband. Yoon-soo is surprised and out of instinct shoots him. The bullet grazes him, frightening Yoon-soo because the person is her husband, Junang. But the surprising thing is that she saw his dead body, yet he's alive here. Yoon-soo is utterly confused. To get a closer look, she starts killing the bodyguards who are getting in her way. When she finally sees him clearly, she doesn't shoot, even though the chief is forcing her to. When Yoon-soo exits the restroom, the story once again shifts to her past. There, Chun-moo lies to her that Jung is dead and sends Yoon-soo to a dangerous gang hideout to be killed, thinking the story will end there, but he doesn't know that Yoon-soo will kill everyone and come out alive. In the present, Yoon-soo is extremely distressed about being lied to about Jung's death, especially since he's actually alive. Now, Kim So-yeon is sent to kill Jung. Meanwhile, Jung, searching for his killer, goes to the same bathroom and identifies Yoon-soo from the wedding hall's CCTV footage, recognizing her as Suki. He can do this because he's known Suki since childhood, and she was even his wife. Here, a crucial detail emerges. All the guests at that wedding were hired. Simply put, paid to be there by both sides. Jung leaves the wedding and goes straight to Yoon-soo's apartment, following her to a restaurant. He sits at her table after Hyun leaves. Suki is scared because Jung has recognized her, but she still introduces herself with her new identity as Yoon-soo. Jung, hiding his true identity, says he's just a fan who came to meet her. He holds a gun under the table, ready to act if she tries anything. After some questioning, he leaves. Meanwhile, one of his members records Yoon-soo's conversation in the bathroom, where she's asking the chief about the person she was sent to kill, as she's a little scared after the incident. The scene shifts to the next day, where the chief is asking Yoon-soo why the target she was sent to kill was at the restaurant with her. Yoon-soo says it was just a coincidence and he was a fan who came to meet her. The chief knows their entire history and warns Yoon-soo that if she tries to double-cross her, she'll make her entire family disappear overnight. That same day, a lady gives Yoon-soo a flower bouquet, claiming to be her fan. This flower contains a secret message for her, a memory card sent by Junang. After listening to it, Yoon-soo is terrified because it reveals her true identity, and that the chief appointed Hyun to keep an eye on her. In return, she also sends a message to Jung informing him that a lady is coming to kill him. As a result, they capture Kimu. The chief tells Hyun about Kim So-yeon's capture, saying she has a bad feeling, but wants him to keep an eye on Yoon-soo. Hyun then asks her if the person Yoon-soo went to kill was her ex-husband. The chief doesn't answer. To find out, Hyun goes to a hospital where Yoon-soo's father's partner is still alive. Now, the story gets a bit complex because every character is playing their own game. The chief starts questioning Yoon-soo about Junang, and Yoon-soo asks her why she did this to her. It's such a huge betrayal that the person she considers her husband is just another pawn. Meanwhile, Jung is also interrogating the lady about something, and someone else is keeping an eye on Hyun to kill him. One thing is clear from all this. The thin line of trust has vanished from everyone's lives. As the chief is taking Yoon-soo somewhere, Jung arrives to rescue her, shooting and injuring the chief. He tells Yoon-soo to come with him, but she says she needs to go save her child. When she heads home, her flat explodes. Yoon-soo manages to save her child by jumping from the flat, but she doesn't survive. Before she can reveal who did this, she dies. To avenge his death, Yoon-soo goes to kill the chief, who tells her she didn't cause it, and shows her video footage to prove her point. The story shifts to the moment when Hyun goes to his apartment and is attacked by Jung's men. They explain why they're doing this. Jung is actually Suki's father's killer, and he doesn't want Suki to ever reach him. That's why he planned everything to kill her, like faking his death so she would go to a dangerous gang who would easily kill her. But Suki killed them all and escaped. Now, they believe Suki knows the truth about Young, which is why he tried to kill her. They're killing Hyun to make it look like the chief killed him, and in return, Suki will kill the chief. It's their plan to kill two birds with one stone. When Hyun pleads with Young not to kill the child, saying it's his own, Young still doesn't listen. They plant a bomb in the house and wait for Suki to arrive to avenge Hyun's death. Yoon-soo goes to Junang's hideout, leading to an almost 20-minute explosive action scene. First, Suki greets them all with a machine gun. After killing them, she goes to kill the main boss, Junang. She asks him if he ever loved her, even for a moment. Junang replies that he felt sympathy for her because he killed her father, but he never loved her. Suki asks him how he could do this to her. He says it's because he made her. At this, Suki challenges him to a fight to show him what she made him into. A do-or-die battle ensues between them, lasting for a very long time. When they fall from the roof, Young's men put him in a bus to escape the police. Here we witness another spectacular firing scene that had me amazed at how they shot it. It's so close up that it feels like you're watching it in real time, sitting inside that bus. To end the fight, Suki cuts off the bus driver's hand. As she does this, the bus drives over a car and flips over, creating a moment of pin-drop silence in the movie. The scene shifts inside the bus where Suki stands with an axe in front of Young. He tells her to kill him without fear. Suki hesitates because she still loves him. To force her, Young reminds her that he killed her father. With tears in her eyes, Suki finishes him. When she emerges, the police arrest her, and the movie ends.